As the Northwest Florida Beaches International Airport near Panama City nears completion, Airport Authority Board member Rick Kahneman conducts a tour of the $63 million terminal building, now 80% complete, along with the runway extension and control tower of the 1,300-acre project.
Largest public works project in the history of Bay County. This is the rental car facility here on your left. The rental car facilities are not on the airport site. You know, just where you would pick up a ticket and they'll have a shuttle running back and forth. Be sure and get the fact that we got grass.
Once inside a construction trailer at the airport, Kahneman looks over an electronic counter counting down the days till the airport's scheduled May 23, 2010 grand opening.
They have a requirement, it's a federal requirement, that your parking area on new airports has to be so many feet from the terminal itself. And this is, I guess, in case someone had a bomb or something in a car. But that's why we have the walking area between the terminal, and this is where your public parking will be. Okay, this will be the main entrance here. There'll be a bar that will come around here, and seating out in this area. There's you'll have an escalator on the right going up for people coming through the check-in and TSA, and then we'll have another one that will come down here. And this will be divided off, so people coming out will funnel over into that area to go and pick their baggage up. This is the first escalator to be built in Panama City. There'll actually be three. There's two in this area, and then there's one at the other end of the concourse. This is the skylight to let natural light in. Also, this is very green. This will be check-in. Right here there'll be three areas where people will check in their luggage, or they'll check it in down here and they'll go through before they board the plane. Pretty much fireproof construction with steel studs and fire code sheetrock. This is pretty much laid out similar to the existing airport, where you have on the right side, you'll come in, buy your tickets, give them your luggage. This is where the counters will be. This is the most technically advanced baggage handling system in the United States. This is state-of-the-art. Of course, they haven't built a new airport from scratch in 10 years. Most advanced and most secure. I mean, x-raying the baggage and those type of things.
Looks a little like the press room back to the newspaper.
Or some psychedelic roller coaster. I have not quite been able to figure out why they do what they do. Also, this roof system is real light in color and would tend to reflect the heat from the sun. See, you have certain sections, maybe about every 150 feet, you'll have skylights to let natural light in. This is where the planes will have the gates that will extend out to the planes. And this one in this area is for international flights, so that these people will be segregated kind of on that corridor. The restaurant or the bar? I guess that looks like a bar to me. It's like a beer or a Cabernet. I mean, this is impact glass. This is, at least 130 mile an hour wind load. But that's a green feature. And this is expandable. We could double the size of the concourse here. This is the international part. Here we are. Hopefully we can fill it up with rich Chinese or...
There you go, Japanese.
This is a Galvalume standing seam roof. The opening of the airport parallels ever so nicely with that announcement that Northwest Florida beaches are one of the top 12 beaches in the world. This is probably the most complete area here. This is a community meeting room here. Multi-purpose conference room, something like that. This is the baggage claim area. And this is actually terrazzo tile.
terrazzo is?
Well, terrazzo is what they put in. It's marble chips and concrete, and they would put it in, and then they would finish it in place. They would usually have it in courthouses or libraries or things like that. Southwest has certainly put a positive spin on the airport.
Keeneman drives down the existing taxiway toward the main runway and its extension being poured to bring the runway's total length to 10,000 feet. That extra runway length here was a big factor in the decision not to extend the current airport's runway into the bay near Panama City and instead move airport operations to the new site in West Bay.
This is the center line lighting, and it's in place. It's ready to be poured. So I would say next week they're going to be pouring the remaining 2 areas. Early January, they should be finished. 10,000 feet.
Keeneman then walks the stairs to the 147-foot tall air traffic control tower. The tower has a clear view of the Hathaway Bridge, West Bay, and the condominium towers lining the Gulf of Mexico at Panama City Beach.
You can almost see the Gulf of Mexico. Wow, this is pretty impressive. Windy.